In year 2020, I sold lots of handbags, and in today's video, I want to talk about all the handbags that I sold in year 2020. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about all the handbags that I sold in year 2020. Year 2020 was quite special for me in the sense of the handbags. I sold a lot and I purchased a lot. And in today's video, I want to talk specifically about the handbags that I sold in year 2020, my reasoning behind selling these handbags. Did I make money? Did I lose money on all those handbags? It's a very interesting topic and points, so please stay with me. But before I proceed, if you're into handbags, if you're into fashion, please consider subscribing to my channel, because I'm pretty much positive that you're gonna find at least some useful information for you. So let's start it. In year 2020, in total, I sold 5 handbags, and some of the handbags will be absolute shocker for you because I definitely love those handbags, and some of those handbags I actually have duplicate in my collection. And obviously, if I have duplicate, why did I sell? Because I love them enough to buy duplicates, but there is a reasoning behind that. So the first handbag, shocker, I sold my Chanel Coco handle Sue Black, and it's size small, old size small, somewhat close to jumbo. And when I'm gonna talk about the handbags that I sold this year, I'm gonna put it somewhere over here, my modeling shots, that you can see visually the handbags that I sold. And in general, I love Coco handles. But even before, when I talk about the Coco handles, I mentioned several points that I wanna change about this specific handbag. And eventually, when I use, and I used to have 2 of them, I understand that I cannot overcome some of those points. But my Coco handle in Sue Black, the reasons that I decided to sell, because just at the beginning, it's before even year over, I had slight problems with my corner, just slight rubbing, and because that specific model has almost like an iridescent shimmer, but I think the way they achieved that iridescent shimmer, it's almost doing double layers of painting, and underneath, when the black paint chipped, you can see the silver color of the painting. And it happened to me just before the year over, so I give it to Chanel for the spa, and it was under the warranty, so obviously it was free of charge. But then, even with me very carefully using that handbag didn't show any sign of wear. But once again, on the corners, I start seeing those kind of silverish color through. And I guess it's specifically because my handbag somewhat slightly iridescent. And another things I don't like about Coco handle, and I mentioned several times already on my channel, that it's kind of tilted forward. So say the front compartment is much bigger compared to the back compartment. So, and whenever I'm trying to organize items inside my Coco handle, I always trying to put as much as possible at the back, so the kind of the handbag going to be heavier at the back, so it's not going to tilt forward at all. But it still was tilting forward. So I sold that handbag, and I purchased that handbag in Canadian dollars 5,700 before taxes, because that handbag was way more expensive comparing to the regular Coco handle. I believe it was actually $1,000 more because of the Coco handle, and that was kind of slight shimmery iridescent color. I sold it to Fashion File for $37.50 US, what makes, if I convert to Canadian, $48.75. So in total, I lost $825 on that handbag. So not the bestest investment, I will put it this way. And that handbag was, as I said, pretty much in absolutely perfect condition. The only, as I said, it was slightly in the corners, and it will start showing kind of silverish shimmer. The second handbag I sold, and once again most likely it's going to be a shocker to you, it's my Chanel vanity case. And once again I'm gonna put my modeling shots. That handbag I used to have in absolutely black color, and I love that handbag. I think it's absolutely beautiful handbag. It's leather in and out. What I didn't like about that handbag, it's zippers, and it was so much hassle to get in and out, and especially because it has all those kind of charms, like, you know, with the lock and clochette. It's always on the way. I was trying to arrange in some ways that removing that lock, removing clochette, putting lock on the side, like, I mean, all possible ways. But the most like kind of dislikes that I had, it's because of those zippers, and I really didn't like to use it because of those zippers. I could make it crossbody. It was sitting really high on me, but I was still able to obviously make it crossbody. So once again I sold that handbag to Fashion File, and I sold it for 4,000 American dollars, but I decided to get store credit, and for the store credit they give you 10% more. So in total I got 4,400 Americans, which is making in Canadian 5,720, and I purchased that handbag for 5,625 Canadian. So I was actually making $95 profit. Very little profit, but I still make some profit on that handbag. And if you ask me, would I buy that handbag again? Yes, I would, if that handbag will be available with no zippers. And I remember once it was I don't remember exactly the year, but it was available in rattan, and it was kiss lock closure. I think if they would have made it in the caviar with options of the kiss lock closure, I would be the first person to buy that handbag, because I love the handbag, I just hate the closure. So that was the handbag number 2 that I sold. The third handbag, once again, is going to be a shocker to you. I sold my Never Full Jungle Edition. Once again, I'm gonna put that handbag right there. And I think the reason is that I sold that handbag because once again during this COVID time I almost couldn't use it. It was too flashy, too like, you know, to your face. It was like, you know, all cheetah print, all giant monogram, all LV to your face. So I almost couldn't use it. I find it's too loud, and I was just as a fan submitted to Fashion File what kind of you know, quotes they're gonna give me, and they give me really good quotes that I'm making money. So I will give you the numbers. So I sold that handbag to Fashion File for 2,650 US, which is making 3,445 Canadian. I purchased that handbag for 2,300 Canadian. So in total, I actually make on that handbag $1,145. So I made quite good profit on that handbag, and that was once again the reason that I sold it. I said, listen, it's a good time to sell. The handbag is still in kind of very brand new condition. It's on top sale market right now, so I can get like, you know, capture good profit on that handbag. Why not? So the next handbags that I sold, and on this handbag I lost lots of money. I recently talked about the worst purchases ever, a video. It was actually a tag video. Please check your name. I most likely tag you, so I will put it in the description box below. It's a tag 3 worst purchases ever, and one of them is my YSL Lulu puffer bag. And not because I didn't like that handbag. I really like that handbag. I like the look, I like everything, but it was a kind of envelope style, and the corner, especially up front, really pointy, and it's made of very soft lambskin. So pretty much, you know, anytime I use it, I was petrified to use it because it's rubbing off so badly. Anyway, I sold that handbag to Fashion File for 1,200 US dollars, which is making 1,560 Canadian. I purchased that handbag for 2,300 Canadian from Farfetch. and I lost on that handbag 770 Canadian dollars, and I used that handbag pretty much just a handful of times. So really bad purchase on my side. Like, I really lost really quickly, because that handbag I had for less than 6 months. Lost it lots of money in 6 months, and you know, it was not a good buy, let's put it this way. And the last handbags that I sold this year, once again another Chanel, and this is Chanel Trapezio. I purchased that handbag pre-loved. I purchased from Yogi Closet, and I purchased that handbag for 33 Canadian in total. That's how much I paid. It was just under 25 US. And I tried to actually sell that handbag on my Instagram, but you know, I had a bunch of requests, but no any decent offer. And to be honest, I was just putting on my Instagram 27 Americans with the, even I can reduce the price and shipping and everything, is insurance and shipping included. And I didn't really receive any decent offer. So I decided, why going, like, you know, trying to reinvent the wheel. I sold it back to Yogi's Closet. And the moment Yogi's Closet received it, they put it on the website for 33 American dollars, and it sold in less than an hour. It sold in less than an hour for 33 American, and that shows you when somebody feels confident buying from them, you know, decent resale, let's put it this way. So anyway, I got back 2,400 US roughly, and it was making for me around 3,100 Canadian. So in total, I lost a little bit on that handbag. I lost about 200 Canadian dollars. But in any case, it wasn't really a bad sale, because I really used that handbag for 2 years and truly enjoyed that handbag. And you may ask why I sold that handbag, and the reason that I sold that handbag, because it was a crossbody, it was a blue color, but recently I purchased myself a new Chanel handbag, and it's a fashion therapy. Love that handbag, and that handbag pretty much fits this niche, because it's a caviar, it's blue, it's crossbody, it's absolutely perfect. It fits every essentials that I need. And I love that handbag. I really love and highly recommend, if you, any of you thinking of fashion therapy from you know, Chanel, highly recommend. So this is 5 Chanel, oh sorry, Chanel 5 handbags that I sold this year. I sold 3 Chanel handbags, I sold 1 Louis Vuitton, and I sold 1 YSL handbag. Have zero regrets of selling any of these handbags, because at the end, I believe I truly made a right decision, because I purchased also lots of handbags this year. Most likely by the end of the year, I will make also video of all the handbags that I purchased specifically in year 2020, and once again the reasoning why I purchased them in 2020. If you have any questions, guys, please do not hesitate. If you have any of this handbag, or if you sold any of these handbags, please let me know in the comment section below, because I definitely enjoy the communication back and forth with you. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me thumbs up. It definitely increases my chances on the YouTube, that my channel will get known to many others. Share my channel with your friends if you already exist in subscribers. Thank you so very much, guys, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.